Hello everyone, my name is Noah, and in today's video, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and Aldi and do a price comparison. So in a couple other videos on my channel, I've said I don't like Trader Joe's. I think they're overpriced, but the reality is I gotta put to the test. So I will be going to Aldi and I'll be going to Trader Joe's and I'll be buying the exact same items and we'll put them head to head and see which one actually costs more. There was a comment on one of my other videos about some other grocery stores, so I will say too, I am in the Midwest, so this is what is available to me. You might have some different grocery stores available to you depending on your location. All right, let's get into the grocery list here though. I will be buying milk, chips, raspberries, blueberries, a loaf of bread, a bottle of ranch, a bag of lettuce, deli meat, ground beef, chicken, a bag of almonds, a bag of cheese, and a frozen pizza. That's gonna be my full grocery list for both of the stores. I'm trying to keep this potentially realistic in terms of like this could be like almost like a single person or even potentially like a family's type grocery list. A variety with milk and chips and fruits and meat and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it like somewhat realistic. So I think this will also give us like a really good idea in terms of like the total cost of what you could be spending at one grocery store versus the other one. Now, a personal rule to keep this as even as possible too, though, is I will be buying the same brand. So for example, I know at Aldi they have the Driscolls for the raspberries. I don't know if they have them at Trader Joe's, but if they do have it, I'm buying that. I'm gonna buy 1 pound of ground beef to keep it even, and that should be pretty easy to find. Then also when it comes to the chicken, I'm gonna shoot for 1 pound. Maybe, depending on what they have, it'll be, 1 1/4 pound. We'll see what it is. But I'm gonna shoot for as close of weight as possible in terms of the meat like that, and just again same brand, same brand of chips, same brand of ranch, whatever the case might be. Just trying to keep it as even as possible. Not trying to skew any of the numbers. I'm trying to just see what the stores offer and the prices that they offer it at. Also, another rule is I'm going to go to both grocery stores today in order to avoid any sort of price fluctuations in the market, because like beef and chicken, for example, they fluctuate pretty frequently. So I'm going to go ahead and leave for Trader Joe's right now, and we'll do that first. All right, I'm currently at Trader Joe's. Let's start the shopping. This is what I'm saying, man. $6 for some berries. This is crazy. I don't even know why I said I was gonna get the same name brand of stuff when Trader Joe's doesn't have name branded anything really, but I tried, guys. All right, the Trader Joe's has been secured. I'm gonna go to Aldi right now and we'll head home and do a price comparison. All right, time to shop at Aldi. See like an actual normal price, thank you. Okay everyone, we are back home and I'll go ahead and show you guys side by side each food item that I bought, which one's from Trader Joe's, which one is from Aldi. If any Trader Joe's stands are out there and they want to defend Trader Joe's, well, why did you buy this or why did you buy that type situation, go ahead and dispute it in the comments all you want, but I quite literally have the receipts. So I will explain why I bought the item that I bought. And then speaking of receipts though, I'm just gonna show, I'm gonna block it off because I don't want to show any information about myself, but like here is the Aldi receipt. And then here is also the Trader Joe's receipts. So I do have the receipts. And then also this is the transaction date for Trader Joe's. And then we have the transaction date at Aldi. So they are both the same day. So I want to clarify this too. I will be eating this food. Like this is like my actual groceries that I will be eating. So there is some differences in the food. Price-wise though, again, I was trying to do my best price-wise to stick to a certain rule, which I did, and I will explain that. But if it's like a variety of food, the reason why is I want to eat a variety of food for that matter. I don't want to just buy the same thing at both stores right off the gates like this. So let's hop into the food though. I'll show you a side by side. So to start things off, at Aldi, I bought the wavy chips, and then at Trader Joe's, I got the kettle cooked chips. Reason I got kettle cooked actually is I believe like pretty much all the cheapest bags of chips at Trader Joe's are $2.99, so it didn't really matter there. And this way I also got a variety of chips I could buy. Next we have our bread. I just bought 2 loaves of the white bread. Here is our 2 bags of almonds. I do prefer lightly salted almonds, so I got lightly salted from Aldi and then the 50% less salt from Trader Joe's. And then here is our ranch. These are both 16-ounce containers of ranch. Here are the berries. We do have 6 ounces and 6 ounces and 1 pint and 1 pint. So they are the same weight of blueberries and raspberries. Okay, now I have my bag of lettuce, which yes, this is a shredded iceberg lettuce and this is obviously butter lettuce. However, they're both the same price, so not too much of a discrepancy here. Then we have our shredded cheese and they are both 12 ounces. Here are my chicken breasts. Now I did get 1 pound on the dot at Trader Joe's and I had to go with 1¼ pounds at Aldi. But actually, as you can see, it's still cheaper at Aldi to get 1¼ pounds. Now for the deli meat, I got a turkey breast and a chicken breast at Trader Joe's. Reason being is they're the same price, but also I knew that at Aldi that this would be 1 pound. So this is 15 ounces and this is 16 ounces. So I was trying to get the weight as close as possible on this. For the ground beef, I was trying to get exactly 1 pound. I didn't want there to be any more discrepancies in the weight. So I did go with the 93.7 from Aldi, except this is what they had, exactly 1 pound. And then we have the 96.4 ground beef from Trader Joe's. And then I grabbed half a gallon of skim milk from Aldi, and then this is half a gallon of low-fat milk from Trader Joe's. I'm not sure if Trader Joe's specifically has skim, but I saw this, so I grabbed this. And then the last but not least, I got a pepperoni pizza from Trader Joe's and a pepperoni pizza from Aldi. All right, so now we've been waiting for the price comparison of it all. So Trader Joe's here is a total of $67.66. And now the Aldi total is $47.54. So right out the gates, $20.12 difference. $20.12, that's a big difference. I believe it's a difference, hopefully I did my math right, 29.7% difference. That's huge. I would say as I look at this receipt, it's a lot of subtle, but like in the end, significant price differences between the two stores. Like for example, the blueberries and raspberries. I'm always gonna point this out because the blueberries and raspberries are for some reason $2 more a carton at Trader Joe's. And it's like, why? They're both the same. It's the same pint, the same 6 ounces of raspberry. Like they're the same. The beef is like an extra $1.70 at Trader Joe's. The milk, it's like 50 more cents at Trader Joe's. The white bread was like 55 more cents at Trader Joe's. It's just, it's small, but in the end, you can really see how it would add up on a full grocery list. And that was also my goal with the price comparison, is really getting a full list and like really seeing the difference. Well, with this all being said, I stand by what I say, that I am a Trader Joe's hater. I am. So for the people out there who do your grocery shopping at Trader Joe's, maybe it is your cheapest option, and that I understand. But if you have any other cheaper options out there, but you still want to go to Trader Joe's, my question is why? Like why would you go there? I understand that yes, they have the exclusive items like everything bagel seasoning. I'll give it to them, man. It's good. It tastes good. I would totally understand you want to go get some exclusive stuff. But if you're just going to do your normal day-to-day shopping, why would you ever buy these other items? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching today's video. It was fun to make. It was fun to do this comparison, and it was eye-opening for not only myself to see these final prices, but hopefully for someone else out there too, seeing these final prices. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, with that being said too, maybe in a future video, I'll go back to Trader Joe's and get some of those exclusive items and try them out. I think that does sound fun, but I will only be going back for the exclusives for that matter. I'm not going to do any of the grocery shopping there. That's for sure. But yeah, and also there's other grocery store chains near me that I think would also be fun to do some price comparisons at too. So yeah, thank you for watching today's episode, and probably have another episode in the future coming out doing some more price comparisons.